The last days of King Solomon's life. Today, we're venturing into one of the most powerful stories in the Bible, a story that blends wisdom, wealth, and faith, only to reveal the dangers of losing sight of what truly matters. This is the story of King Solomon, one of history's most celebrated rulers. Known for his unmatched wisdom and incredible wealth, Solomon's life is also a cautionary tale about the consequences of straying from God's path. Even a king blessed with divine wisdom and fortune found himself at odds with his faith, making choices that would impact his legacy and the future of an entire kingdom. Let's set the stage. Solomon, the son of the legendary King David, came to power during a turbulent time. After David's passing, rival factions and power struggles threatened Israel's stability. Yet God had a plan. Despite Solomon's youth, he was chosen as Israel's next king. Through the intervention of the prophet Nathan and his mother Bathsheba, Solomon was crowned amidst fierce opposition, especially from his older brother Adonijah, who sought the throne for himself. In 1 Chronicles 22, God's promise to David is clear. "You have shed much blood and waged many wars. Therefore, you will not build the temple in my name. However, your son, a man of peace, will build it." With this prophecy guiding him, Solomon had a mission to fulfill. He was to bring peace to Israel, establish a kingdom where prosperity could flourish, and build the long-awaited temple for God. And so, Solomon's journey began, a story filled with triumphs, challenges, and lessons about faith and humility. Picture Solomon at the start of his reign. He's young, full of promise, but aware of the enormous task before him. Seeking strength, he prays for guidance, and this moment of humility becomes one of the most iconic moments in the Bible. In 1 Kings, we're told of a transformative night in Gibeon when Solomon, in deep devotion, offered sacrifices to God. That night, God appeared to him in a dream, offering him anything he desired. It was a profound test of Solomon's character. Instead of asking for power, wealth, or a long life, Solomon asked for wisdom to govern his people fairly and with justice. This humble request not only pleased God, but defined Solomon's legacy. As a reward, God granted him wisdom beyond measure, as well as wealth and honor that would make Solomon legendary. One story, in particular, captures Solomon's remarkable insight. The famous tale of two women claiming to be the mother of the same child, as recounted in 1 Kings 3. Picture the scene. Two desperate women standing before the king, both claiming to be the mother of this baby. Rather than making a rushed decision, Solomon proposed a shocking solution. He suggested dividing the child in two and giving each woman half. It was a test of true love. The real mother, in an act of sacrifice, begged the king to give the child to the other woman instead. Solomon, recognizing the depth of her love, declared her the true mother. This bold judgment spread throughout the land, solidifying Solomon's reputation as a king blessed with unmatched wisdom. But Solomon's accomplishments went far beyond wise judgments. Among his greatest achievements was the construction of the Temple of Jerusalem, a monumental project that became the spiritual heart of Israel. Though David had dreamed of building this holy place, it was Solomon who brought the vision to life. He spared no expense, gathering cedar wood from Lebanon, importing precious metals, and ensuring every detail reflected God's glory. This wasn't just a building, it was a testament to Solomon's devotion and his commitment to establishing a lasting bond between God and his people. Yet as Solomon's reign progressed, cracks began to show. For all his wisdom and wealth, he wasn't immune to temptation. Seeking to strengthen Israel's position, he formed alliances with surrounding nations, a strategic move, but one with unforeseen consequences. Solomon married many foreign women, princesses from Egypt, Phoenicia, and beyond. These marriages weren't just romantic. They were political tools designed to secure peace and prosperity for Israel. But they came at a price. According to 1 Kings 11, Solomon's foreign wives brought their own gods and customs into Israel. Over time, Solomon, once steadfast in his faith, began to compromise. He allowed idol worship within his kingdom and even participated in it himself. The man who built the temple for the God of Israel was now constructing temples for foreign gods. This drift from faith went against everything God commanded and would ultimately affect not only Solomon, but his entire nation. Imagine this, a king blessed with divine wisdom, now turning away from the very source of that blessing. Solomon's alliances, meant to strengthen Israel, instead introduced spiritual weakness. His story is a reminder that even the most blessed among us can fall when we allow worldly influences to pull us from our faith. Despite his wisdom and grandeur, Solomon's later years were filled with regret. He allowed foreign beliefs into his heart, weakening his devotion to God. This did not go unnoticed. God, disappointed, raised adversaries against him, including Jeroboam, one of his trusted officials who would eventually lead a rebellion. What was once a united kingdom under Solomon began to fracture, with cracks that would ultimately divide Israel into two separate realms. After 40 years on the throne, Solomon passed away, leaving behind a kingdom forever changed. His son, Rehoboam, succeeded him, but the damage was done. 10 of Israel's 12 tribes refused to acknowledge Rehoboam's rule, choosing instead to follow Jeroboam, who led the northern kingdom of Israel. Rehoboam retained only the much smaller southern kingdom of Judah. What was once a powerful, united monarchy was now split, a direct result of Solomon's choices. Reflecting on Solomon's life, we're reminded of the delicate balance between wisdom and humility, faith and temptation. Solomon's story serves as a profound lesson. No matter how blessed or wise we are, we must guard our hearts and remain vigilant. His rise to greatness and subsequent downfall due to compromised faith reveal the dangers of allowing worldly distractions to pull us away from what truly matters. Today, we look back on Solomon's story, not just to admire his wisdom, but to understand the full arc of his journey. His legacy isn't just one of wealth and intellect. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of staying true to God's path. The temple he built, the peace he brought to Israel, his wisdom in judgment, all were overshadowed by his choices that led to a divided kingdom. As we reflect on Solomon's final days, think about the challenges and temptations we all face. Solomon's story reminds us that even when we start strong, we need to stay vigilant, guarding against the distractions that can lead us astray. If you found today's episode insightful, don't forget to subscribe to Global Focus Review for more in-depth biblical teachings and timeless lessons. We're here to help strengthen your spiritual walk and deepen your understanding of Scripture. And please like, share, and comment your thoughts. Tell us what part of Solomon's story resonated most with you. Share this video with your friends, family, or church group. Let's keep these powerful stories alive, spreading lessons that continue to shape our faith and values. Thank you for joining us today on this journey through the last days of King Solomon's life. We'll see you in the next episode as we uncover more of the timeless wisdom and powerful stories found in the Bible.